So I guess we are recording our podcast now. I guess we
Yeah.
have to. Wait, there's
Well,
some
we have to do our
preparations I
intro.
need to make. 1 second. I need to get out a glass for the orange juice bit.
The orange juice bit.
This is clean. No, not really.
Off to a solid start. Good evening. My name is Julian Ellis, and it is 10:40 p.m. in Tokyo, Japan.
And good morning. I'm Olivia Nugaborn, and it is currently 9:40 a.m. in Amherst, and this is the Morning OJ podcast. To get things started, I have I'm gonna pour myself a glass of orange juice and tell you what that's like.
Yeah, tell us about it. I'm interested. The Nog of Our Podcast.
Yeah,
Our pod nog?
This orange juice has been sitting on my desk for an hour and a half. I hope it's not too warm.
So that's the name of the first episode, right? The Nog of Our Pod.
Yeah. Okay, so this is some fresh Dining Commons orange juice, and I hope it's not terrible. Let's see.
So you never had it before? Okay, this is
It's pretty good. It's a little watery. It is from concentrate. There's actually something that really pissed me off this morning about the orange juice. On the machine, it says 100% pure orange juice. And it's like, I guess that means they don't put like artificial sweeteners or other things in it, but it's from concentrate. Right. Like I saw them refill the bottle of concentrate. Like when I got there, it was coming out as just water with a little bit of orange juice in it. It was like clear and yellow and gross.
It's a little disingenuous.
It says 100% pure orange juice. And like, I mean, it's good. It's not bad. Taking another sip right there. It's been a really long time since I've had orange juice, like maybe 2 years.
I can't remember the last time I had orange juice.
It really, really hurts my stomach quite bad because I have really bad stomach acid problems. I'm going to pop an antacid. Going to take the antacid with the orange juice because that's how I roll.
It's like the Limitless pill.
That's an extra strength Pepsid right there.
Jeez, yeah, I can't remember the last time I had orange juice.
It's good stuff. It's quite tasty.
I've had other citrusy drinks, though. I've had vitamin CC lemon recently, which, as you know, has the vitamin C
of 1,000 lemons.
Does it say I thought it was 50.
No, it's 50.
Okay.
Yeah, I guess I had sports really orange scared. In Japan. That was basically orange juice, but it's not quite the same as the real genuine article.
That concentrated American orange
that familiar juice. Burn of the pure orange juice, 100% pure.
The whiskey burn of orange juice.
Yeah, no, it hurts worse than whiskey is the fucked up part.
So how do you want to do? Do you want to like start with a personal anecdote, or I have a couple of news and big quotation points news.
Yeah,
that we could talk about.
I was gonna pull up, see if I can find it. I'm just gonna search orange juice and hit news on Google.
Oh shit! Oh, we have to have the orange juice news. That's correct.
Yeah.
Okay.
Florida orange juice processing is getting squeezed out of business. Gotta love these punny titles. That was 21 hours ago.
That's funny. I'd like it if
Ryan Mould slops out of orange juice from Asda. What the fuck does that mean?
Slops. He slops on their knob.
Here's the really good article from one day ago on radio.com. Tammy tried dunking her Oreos in orange juice. This is
Tammy, that's not gonna taste good.
Tammy. There's a 4-minute audio to go along with this.
What the fuck does... Well, it's radio.com, so I should hope so.
Yeah.
What does Tammy stand... Tamantha.
Tamara. I think it's short for Tamara.
Tamara. I'm gonna... Babynames.com this shit. Tammy, baby names.
Yeah, it looks like Florida is having some trouble with their Florida oranges.
Okay. Tammy is a female given or feminine given name. It can be a short form of the names Tamsin,
What?
Thomasina, Tamara, or Tabitha. Thomasina.
It's not Tamara, it's Tamara. Wait, Tabitha? How does Tabitha turn into Tammy? That's Tabby.
Well, it's kind of cat silly.
Yeah. But
Thomasina.
Thomasina. It's really good.
If your name is Thomasina, please send us an email.
Yeah, please. I would love
ojminecraft23@gmail.com. ojminecraft23@gmail.com.
Yeah.
Is that all you have to say about orange juice today?
It looks like one of the handful of orange juice processing plants left in Florida has stopped processing fruit. And yet another sign of the havoc that imported juice diseases in Hurricane Irma have had on the fortunes of the state's signature crop. Looks like Florida oranges aren't going to be around very much. No more Florida orange juice.
Gee, great start to our comedy podcast talking about this is fucking running out of oranges.
Ooh, that's some powerful stuff. This is the most acidic orange juice I've ever had. It's like lemony almost.
Dude, what do Florida oranges taste? I've been to Florida. It's bad. It's like the Grand Line. Florida oranges are like devil fruits.
I have not been to Florida. I don't plan on going.
I've been to Orlando. I stayed at Disney at the hotel in Disneyland, Disney Planet, Disney Realm, Painted World, and Orlando Disney. I don't know. It was strange stuff. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, stayed in like this like. Hey, bitch! I'm not done.
Sorry. You stopped talking, so I thought you were done.
I just wanted to say that we stayed in this like it was like I guess it was themed after like the Lion King or whatever. So it's like some kind of savannah thing, and I looked outside my window in my bedroom, and there were gazelles.
Oh, that's cool.
Which is cool, but also kind of horrifying. Because it's like, what is going on in Orlando? They're feeding the gazelles. What are they? Anyways, that's all for orange news.
Yeah. Okay.
Do you want? I have some stuff to talk about.
Okay. What do you have?
Okay. So it's September 11th, which I'm sure means something. I don't know. It's not important to me. But 2 days ago was is September 9th. It's 9/9. It's the 20th anniversary of 9/9/99, which if you know your video game history, is the launch of the Sega Dreamcast.
Oh, is that why Mega 64 posted that Dreamcast video?
I think so. It's not what I was going to talk about. I just wanted to talk about, and this is not like a current thing, but 20 years ago the Dreamcast launched, and this new metal band, which I'm sure you know of them, Limp Bizkit.
Mm-hmm.
They were about to do their tour for their upcoming and, might I say, legendary album, Chocolate Starfish and the Hot Dog Flavored Water.
Yeah.
Their Y2K, kind of their millennium.
Yeah.
And Sega actually had a deal with them. I don't know if you know this story.
I don't.
So Sega was promoting the Dreamcast while sponsoring this Limp Bizkit tour, and there are 7 legendary artifacts in existence. I'm going to talk about. There are 7,
Wait, what?
7 autographed Dreamcasts.
Yeah.
Can you imagine what hand graced those Dreamcasts? I'm going to send you a picture of it.
Is it my good friend Fred?
Yeah, why don't you take a look at that picture that I just sent you?
Holy shit, I need it.
There are 7 in existence. I have this article from GameSpot from 2 years ago that had one was sold. Let me see if I can find it.
What does that say? It says Fred Durst is dumb. I think it says Fred Durst is dumb. Is dumb number 2? I think that's what it says. It says Fred Durst is dumb. Let's pull the classic podcast move and say we'll leave the picture in the show notes that don't exist. I'm very sorry.
6 Dreamcasts signed by Fred Durst. Some of them have been sold for upwards of $1,000.
That is less than I would expect. That I thought you were going to say a lot more than $1,000.
Personally, I would sell my firstborn child for a dream.
Are you fucking kidding me?
That said, Fred Durst is dumb with no B.
Written by the man himself.
Hey, I actually have a picture of Fred Durst signed in Dreamcasts.
Whoa.
Hang on. This is a classic image. I'm also going to send you the great ad for SegaNet, where it's a drawing of Fred Durst holding a Dreamcast controller, and it says, if you're getting your ass kicked in the game, it's probably me on the other line. That's a very low quality picture of Fred Durst.
That's amazing. So he signed a lot of these.
Yeah, but there's only 6 in existence.
What happened to him?
We don't know. I mean, there's others. There's a lot. There's only 6.
Did you post this picture on Facebook already?
I did. That's why
I saw it and didn't absorb it. I didn't realize that I should have recognized the backwards red hat. I know Fred Durst's backwards red hat.
Yeah, I know you could have mistaken it for Chad Muska or something. But
for Rob Dyrdek.
That is the first piece of news I have for today. This is why I said this.
Is that we need so now we're on a lifelong quest for the Fred Durst dream.
Oh yeah, it's up there. It's up there with the consoles that we need before we die, along with personally the limited edition mother-free Game Boy Advance Micro.
Yeah. Holy shit.
I have another. Do you want to jump into another piece of news, or do you want to start talking about other stuff? Or?
News? Is this a news show now?
Well, I have something. I just have things that are culturally relevant to us. I have one thing that's very important.
The only things I brought to this podcast are things that are just things in my life, dining hall mishaps.
Yeah, I know. The news that I'm bringing is stuff that's very important to us. Why don't you talk about something before we get? Because this one's kind of a bombshell.
The most eventful thing that's happened to me in the past week. This is, in my opinion, news. Is I was at a dining hall at UMass Amherst, the school which I attend.
Oh shit!
And there was a man who took a glass, not a cup, a glass, no handle. Yeah. Went to the hot chocolate machine and filled it.
Hot chocolate machine, yeah.
Filled it with hot chocolate. Filled a glass with hot chocolate, which is already insane. That's crazy. Then he went over to the soda machine and got ice and put it in his hot chocolate. And I don't know what he was trying to achieve. The hot chocolate doesn't come out that hot. You can just, it's not like it's burning your mouth hot. You can drink it. And also, if he was trying to make it actually cold, there's chocolate milk literally 3 feet away from the hot chocolate machine. And it's way better because the hot chocolate is made with water. And I haven't gotten over this. And I think I have class with him too. I think he's in my Japanese class. And I can't confront him about it. It's tormenting me. And geez, we were why would he get the ice? Is he just trying to make it drinkable? But then he came back twice once he had more room in the glass from drinking it, and he put more ice in the cup.
So it wasn't a weird a fuck up. It was an intentional.
He did it once 3 times to make cold chocolate when there was cold chocolate milk right there. The hot chocolate's made with water. It's just chocolate syrup and water. It's disgusting. There's really good chocolate milk not 3 feet away from this man. And
maybe he has
all I can think about.
He's either I have 2 possibilities.
Yeah.
He's either lactose intolerant.
That's right. Okay.
That's a possibility, right? Because that would explain why he can't drink the chocolate milk. Or this is some kind of fucking elixir, right?
Uh-huh.
And if you drink this, has he ever been hit by a car, but he caught the car, there's a hand shaped dent in the hood of the car? Or have you ever seen him be like, and I know it's Japanese class, but have you ever had the teacher be like, solve this equation, and then he does like a Goodwill Hunting, and he's like written all over the board, and he's like,
No,
he's like E equals kanji squared.
I haven't had a lot of time to observe him. We've only had a few classes.
So he's not some kind of superhuman.
Yeah, no, I don't know. Maybe he's lactose intolerant. But
Lactose intolerant.
The fucked up thing is, nobody I know who's lactose intolerant actually avoids dairy products. None of them. They all just get gassy and complain about it.
Yeah, most of my friends just kind of down it and they die later.
They don't even fucking take their goddamn Lactaid. Like,
oh yeah, every time that one of my friends comes over, she leaves her fucking Lactaid pills here every single goddamn time. Speaking of, is this all you had to say about that? Because
it's all I can think about for the past like 4 days since I saw it. It's tormenting me.
I'll let you stew on that for a minute. I have to, since you mentioned Japanese class, I think it's a good segue to into my newest blunder in Japanese class.
Yeah.
Today in kanji class. So Sensei gave us whiteboards. We're in kanji 1, which feels weird because I'm in intermediate 1 where we're learning some very difficult kanji, right? And some very like some more advanced grammar, that sort of thing. You know, second year of being a Japanese major. But then a kanji 1 is kind of like, let's learn the numbers. Let's learn what a tree is and the sun. And that's fine. I don't mind it because I'm not very good at kanji, so it's okay.
Yeah.
I don't mind going to the basics. So our teacher gave us these like whiteboards. Everybody had a whiteboard and a pen and an eraser or like a marker.
Mm-hmm.
And we had to write a kanji in a way that we remember it. So she assigned me do, which is ground.
Yeah.
Like earth. It looks like a cross with a little line on the bottom.
Yeah.
So, and I have a really hard time learning kanji in the first place. I was really struggling. And then I thought, okay, I have an idea. The cross, like the cross shape in do is like a cross, and doyobi is a day of the week.
Yeah.
I was like, okay, doyobi is Friday, and I know Japanese majors who are listening. I know you heard what I just said, but doyobi is Friday. So I did a quick Google search. It does. The one true Lord and Savior Jesus Christ does die on a Friday, so I drew a little crucifixion. And then you know what? I remembered that doyobi is Saturday.
You fucking idiot.
And my friend saw it and he was like, whoa, what do you do? I was like, it's wrong. He's like, no, don't erase it. And I already erased it. And he's like, you just got rid of a work of art. Stick finger crucifixion. I was a fucking idiot.
Oh god.
I'm the doyobi dummy.
I'm gonna be fucking sick. Fucking Noodlehead Surie, the doyobi dummy.
I named my Bloodborne character Noodlehead.
Do we want to tell people the story of Noodlehead?
I can tell it if you want. Or actually, I just told the story, so why don't you tell it?
Okay, so when I was visiting Julian in Japan for all of August, near the end of that month, we were out walking around, and we got udon for lunch, right?
Yep.
And then 10 minutes later, we were like at a store, and Julian sneezes. Sorry, this is a very difficult story to tell. And I turned around and Julian was just
holding an udon noodle that had left my nasal cavity.
Covered in snot. I was like,
where'd you get that?
Where the fuck did that come?
Where'd you get that, bud? You were like, where'd you get that, bud? And I was like, well, Liv, as a matter of fact, it came out of my nose. I sneezed. And I was like, because the whole time after we got lunch, I was walking through the store in 10 minutes. I was like, I feel really congested.
And we were trying to figure out how the hell did a udon noodle get up your nose? And what we realized was that when we were eating the udon, there was one point where I made Julian like laugh so hard that they choked and coughed because I said hee hee hoo hoo, I'm gonna poo poo. And in doing so, I killed Julian and birthed Noodlehead.
Yeah, I'm gone. Like, Julian is. I said that my name was Julian, but I should have introduced myself as Noodlehead. Because that's really been, like, who I've been ever since school started. They're like Sensei will be like, Julian-san, imasu ka? And I'm like, Noodlehead, ii desu. Noodlehead, ii desu. Like, Noodlehead kekkou desu.
God, fucking Noodlehead. Oh, Jesus Christ. It's literally like the image of like when I heard the loud ass sneeze and I turn around and Julian, who keep in mind is like a foot shorter than me, right? Just holding in both hands, just cupped in both hands, this slimy 3 inches of udon noodle and grinning up at me like the purest, most innocent child saying like, I found you a worm in the dirt.
Except the worm is my nose.
No, the dirt is your nose.
I know what I said, piece of shit. I'll kill you.
Is this a podcast where we cuss? I think I'm not capable of not cussing, so it might be a cuss.
It's kind of hard not to cuss. It's probably it's gonna be a cuss cast.
Okay, cool.
A podcast. A fuck cast.
A fuck cast. Yeah, we're fucking.
Oh no! Wait! Whoa! Whoa! All right. Do you wanna wash your palate while I talk about?
Wash my palate. I don't have any water on me anymore.
I meant like, do you, like emotionally?
Oh.
Because I have another piece of news to talk about.
Okay.
It just dropped yesterday.
Yeah.
So it's really important. It was so important that the dude who posted this at on IGN, this article, he posted it at 1:21 a.m. yesterday.
So this dude, was that 1:21 a.m. for you, Julian?
I think 1:21 a.m. because it's IGN. I assume they mean like American IGN, yeah.
I mean, if it's does IGN show your local time or does it show? Send me the link to the article and I'll say what time it says for me.
Okay, I'm gonna just say what it is. So Paramount Pictures is planning a remake of the 1997 John Woo action movie Face Off. Face/Off.
What?
I knew you'd care.
What? I care a lot Off, because there doesn't need to be a remake.
Face Off. Oh, trust me, there's a lot going on so Face Off. For people who maybe you remember
I just wanted. Oh no, this was updated now. Oh no, yeah, it was posted at 1:21 a.m. local to the author. It's been updated after that at 4:30 p.m.
It makes sense because if I found that news out, if I was digging on fucking like the deep web tour, wherever these guys get this shit, I would fucking like scramble to my desk, fucking light a cigarette. People gotta know. People gotta know about Face Off.
Yeah, no, that's insane.
So, okay, wait, don't read the rest of the article. Okay. I'm going to fucking tell you. Okay, so I know you can't read, but so a lot of people I know might not remember this movie, or maybe they thought it was a fever dream just made up, but it's about, it's basically a movie about John Travolta and Nicolas Cage, two amazing actors. Let's just
and two of their best performances.
Two of their best performances where they pretend to be each other.
It's really a perfect film. It's one of my favorite films of all time. It's
two men who are
so good,
terrible in action films.
Yeah.
Being pitted against each other to make the world's greatest action film. And that is interesting in itself, but I want to talk about the people who they're getting to make this.
Mm-hmm.
So I want to talk about the alleged the guy who's supposed to be handling the script
Mm-hmm.
of this movie. His name is... Where is it? Oren Uziel. I might be saying that wrong, but so he's a writer. He's worked with Paramount. I don't know if you might have heard some of his stuff. He wrote 22 Jump Street. So no. He wrote 22 Jump Street, so it's a big deal. He also wrote The Cloverfield Paradox, the third and hopefully last entry in the Cloverfield.
Yeah, that
Cloverfield trilogy.
that'd be good.
He's also, I'm looking at his IMDb. He's in the post production, and he wrote the screenplay for the Sonic the Hedgehog film.
Great.
So
wonderful.
And he's also, according to IMDb, he's announced to be writing Detective Pikachu too. So, like, I was gonna make a joke about, like, how can they get anyone to write Face Off again? But this
is the guy.
This might be the guy.
Because he writes the perfect garbage that's just fucking stupid enough to maybe be able to match Face Off. Maybe. I mean, it can't be as good as the original, because the original's perfect.
Here's a picture of the man on IMDb. That's the face of the man who makes Sonic the Hedgehog.
Yeah.
Movie. The guy who produced the Fast and the Furious films is producing it. Yeah, I mean,
holy shit, that's really incredible. I am.
Yeah.
What? Where is
article
the demand
also says,
for a Face Off remake?
No, I mean, come on. I know, like, it's been a while, but, like, it's a perfect film.
It's a perfect. Yeah, we don't need a remake, and also, like,
it's like Oreos and double stuffed Oreos. Like, we don't need a double stuffed Oreo. For the first Oreos.
Yeah, double stuffed Oreos are too much. I'm not gonna dip that in my orange juice.
Like, the problem is that it's just these two guys, these two amazing men, right? These two golden gods. In this film, they ascended to a new level. It was like they I don't know, they went beyond, right? They achieved a higher level of acting. Yeah,
it's a perfect film with two perfect performances that are so over the top and can't be replicated. Like, is there any announcement about who's going to play the main characters?
Let me just check on IMDb. Face Off remake. It's not on IMDb yet.
Is this a real announcement, or have we been trolled?
No. There's tons of sites are reporting about this on Paramount. So, come on. Yeah, I don't think they said. Yeah, they haven't said anything about.
Yeah.
Who's going to be in it? I do know that this article from Collider also says that they're coming out with sequels to Top Gun and Coming to America, which, okay.
Yeah, okay.
Honestly, there's only one way you can do a new Face Off movie.
Yeah.
And you know what I'm about to say.
What?
Get them back.
Get them back.
Get the boys back.
Get the boys back. Don't make it a remake. Make it a sequel.
Yeah. They're back.
Did John Travolta or did Nick Cage's character die in the end of the Face Off?
It's been so long since I've seen Face Off that I literally can't tell. And
And if he did die, make him a zombie.
Takashi Miike's Face Off.
Now that is a film I would watch. That would be really something.
Throwing Hadoukens at each other.
Yeah, that would be incredible. Holy shit.
There would be so many scenes of Nicolas Cage shitting and pissing on people.
Oh my god.
John Travolta would flay a woman alive and jack off on her. And at the end, Nick Cage would use the Satsuna Hado on him. And then John Travolta would use Electric Wind Godfist, and it's just been Tekken the whole time.
The new Tekken movie, Face Off 2.
Tekken, but John Travolta is Heihachi.
Oh my god.
And Nicolas Cage is Devil Jin. The greatest movie of all time.
Holy shit.
So those are the two bits of news that I had. I mean, as you can see, both maybe not the most like relevant stuff, but this is not a news podcast. This is a podcast about our lives, and these two, Fred Durst, Relic Dreamcasts, and the fucking Face Off remake, written by the guy who wrote Sonic the Hedgehog and 22 Jump Street. These are important.
They're really important to me, and I thank you so much for bringing me this delightful news. This
is my aim with this podcast, is just to like really like boil down us to our core essences.
Which is why the later episodes are it's just gonna be Bionicle.
Oh, the later episodes? I think you mean this episode.
Oh god.
Oh god.
I don't have any Bionicle rage in me right now.
Yeah, me neither. Except I did see a post on Facebook's own Bionicle Mask posted, which is always a bad start. If I say that I saw a post on Mask posting, I did see a post that was like all of the Toei Inika like dabbing or something. They're on a table and they're dabbing, obviously, the OP.
Yeah.
Posing the dab. And the caption is like, when you and the boys have the best heroes and villains and story arc in all of your franchise's history. And I keep yeah.
Ooh, that makes me angry.
Yeah, I think it's a joke. I mean...
Okay, we can't get into Bionicle on the first episode though, can we? Like, no one's gonna want to listen. I mean, people do like listening to me in real life talk about Bionicle, but that's because like I'm keeping them captive when I do that.
How can you say with certainty that this is the greatest storyline of Bionicle when they all have wallet chains?
Yeah, and just dumb designs and weapons, and like aesthetically, it's not good, and like.
It's shit.
It's shit.
It's shit. And you should feel bad.
Yeah.
Should I find the person who posted this? Should I have to name drop?
I don't understand how people on Mask posting, like, they get so mad at us for being, like, first 5 years purists, but it's like, there really is a marked difference between the early stuff and the later stuff. And... I don't know why that's so hard for some people to accept.
Yeah, I do agree with that. Maybe perhaps we should pivot away from talking about Bionicle too much of the first episode.
Yeah.
But this has been the Matoran moment.
I need to take a quick bathroom break because I drank a lot of fluids. So
oh yeah, sure.
I shall return briefly.
All right, yeah.
I have returned. Did you rant to the listeners, or are you gonna just cut that out?
Oh no, I was quietly. I was just musing, just on Facebook.
Nice, yeah.
You know how it
Gotta
is.
love Facebook.com.
I did the bad today where I was like Facebook boring. Like I was on my laptop, like Facebook boring. Then I logged my phone and opened up Facebook.
Yeah, no, I keep on doing that. I tab out of Facebook on my computer and open up Facebook on my phone, and I just go, shit.
I don't do that. Usually, I just like open up another. Like I don't refresh Facebook. I just open up another tab of Facebook.
It's very weird to be on Facebook in 2019 after like I've had a Facebook account for 7 or 8 years, and I literally never I've posted on my old Facebook twice in those 8 years or whatever, and like I don't know, now being on this what is mostly thought of as a boomer social media site, it's great. It's just better than the other ones.
Yeah, it might be time to face facts and admit. I mean, we're podcasting. It might be time to face facts and admit that we're boomers.
Oh no, are we the world's first 19-year-old boomers?
I mean, we just talked about Fred Durst Dreamcast and Face Off remix.
And we're talking about how we're like elitists for the fucking old guard of Bionicle. Like, oh shit, we're fucking boomers, yo. Oh no. This is not good news.
I don't know what I mean. We could. I mean, do you have anything else you want to talk about? I have other things that we can talk about.
You have other topics?
Yeah. Okay.
I keep on opening up Discord again and just seeing this dastardly screenwriter's face.
Or in Uziel or whatever. So, on September 24th, the world is going to change. Kentucky Fried Chicken. Not a good way to start a sentence. Kentucky Fried Chicken.
Oh, this shit.
I don't know if you heard about this. They're releasing a dating sim.
It's whatever.
Called I Love You, Colonel Sanders, a finger-licking good dating simulator.
I mean, like...
I haven't looked into it too much, but I do want to talk about how the game is developed. Do you know what the game's developer is called?
Yeah. It's called, like, PSYOP, right?
PSYOP. Yeah, it's called PSYOP.
Yeah.
Like... This is a real... Hang on. I'm going to do a little... I accidentally just Googled the words. Alex Jones is looking at me through my computer screen.
Oh dear.
I can't find PSYOPs. It's not a real company. They don't exist.
If you search PSYOP, it autofills to PSYOP games. They have a website.
Oh shit, I couldn't find that. My SEO games, not. Oh, here we go.
Their website does not appear to work.
I'm on their Wikipedia right now. Oh wait, never mind. This is another video. Wait, I can't tell. No, this is a different PSYOP.
Oh no, this website is not a developer website. I do not know what this is.
It's like an advertisement. Anyways.
Huh. But I mean, yeah, KFC is just trying to capitalize on Burger King's thunder. Like 12 years. When did Sneak King come out?
Sneak King is a dating sim.
I just want to say that I was very close to sniping the year Sneak King came out. I said it came out 12 years ago. Came out just under 13 years ago. So it's technically 12 years ago. But like just the fast food video game market, it's hot, the KFC's striking while the iron is hot 13 years later. And it's great.
Like, is nothing sacred,
No.
Like, separation of church and state, you know what I mean? Like, KFC is the law, but I mean, dating sims are the religion, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah,
this is God. You're stepping into God's church. This is how Jesus died, right? It's because he got mad at the dude selling shit in the temple.
Yeah.
Whatever. Passover. That's how I feel. I'm like, KFC, come on.
Yeah, KFC, like, I'm about to throw a tanty and flip all your tables and get crucified.
Stay away from
I'm about to be looking like fucking Friday.
You better be the Doyobi dumbass.
I'm about to be the Doyobi dumbass and fucking flip your shit, bro.
What the fuck does, like... Okay, wait, what's a dating sim? Stay away from my...
Hotiful boyfriend.
Stay away from my hotiful boyfriend. Stay away from my hustle cat.
Fuck, yeah. Yo, my Google avatar is still a picture from Hustle Cat all these years later.
Stay away from my Dream Daddy.
Dream Daddy, I don't actually know that much about. I heard it was okay, but
it's okay. It's fine.
It's not as good as fucking Hustle Cat or Hotiful Boyfriend.
Yeah,
because it doesn't.
No,
it's not about animal people.
It's way more of like a meme game, and it's not like I'm not really. I feel like I'm not really finding.
Yeah, Hotiful Boyfriend and Hustle Cat are both very genuine, and they're somehow
mostly
about animals without being furry shit.
Mostly, I was just like invested in the interactions between your dad character and your daughter. I care about the daughter a lot in that game.
Yeah, absolutely.
But the most fun I had in that game was because you get like your dates get like ranked, and I was like dating some like bad boy biker dad who was voiced by Danny Sexbang. And I got like a C or something. I didn't do that great, and there was like a voice clip that played when I got the grade that was like, yeah, maybe if you were hotter or something.
Oh no.
And that was really funny. I enjoyed that a lot.
Yeah.
But yeah, generally KFC, like, don't try to make me love you. We're gonna talk a lot. I don't like corporate.
Yeah, no, we're not for brands, not for trend.
Not for brands, not for trend.
Not for what's the full fucking slogan? Cut this out, Julian. I can't show that I'm a fake True Doom murderhead.
True Doom. Yeah. Oh yeah. Okay. Oh yeah. It's all coming. Tales of Games Studio. Tales of Games is the greatest.
Not for trend, not for corporate attitude, not for stoner,
Not for
only
stoner.
True Doom murderheads.
Murderhead, yeah. That's a fact.
And that's our motto. That this is the True Doom Murderhead podcast.
Yeah. So KFC, go fuck yourselves, you know? I will never.
I'm a fucking
Play
true
dates.
boom murderhead. I'm a fucking boomer ass motherfucker. You know what's proof that I'm a boomer? I'm using Discord Lite theme now that it came out. Holy shit. It's so good. I love it.
You know, it's some real boomer shit. Makes me feel like a fucking boomer. This week, Masashi Kishimoto draws some art for Naruto's 20th anniversary.
Yeah.
20 years, huh?
Yeah. Yeah, Naruto's older than us. So maybe we're not boomers.
Yeah.
Maybe that's proof of us not being boomers.
Maybe
is that we're younger than Naruto.
But, like, Naruto is like a dad. I mean, he's old.
I
You
mean,
seen Boruto?
yeah, but when the show started, he was like 13 or something. And so now he's in his 30s if it's just chronological.
I saw a really good post that there was like comparison of Naruto's outfits in between the like original Naruto and Shippuden, and it said Naruto's color scheme goes from blue to black because Jiraiya taught him that blue lives don't matter and black lives do.
Hell yeah, Jiraiya.
Hell yeah, Jiraiya.
Jiraiya is woke as fuck. Jiraiya is a woke bae, as they say.
Jiraiya is a woke bae. He's a woke frog bae, and we love him.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like, yeah, we covered all like the emotionally irrelevant news at this point. Except for maybe Deadly Premonition 2? Deadly PT.
That's exciting. I haven't played Deadly Premonition 1 yet.
We will.
That's coming. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to talk to Swery about it.
Yeah.
Maybe we can get him on the podcast.
Your good friend Swery.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to book a train and see him. Because we're friends on Facebook and like Twitter. And,
Yeah.
like, I don't want to like... I don't want to like gas it up, but like Swery, like, you know, if you're listening, like I'll come hang out with you. I see that you were in Shibuya a little bit ago. So I mean, I live like 20 minutes away. Swery.
Yeah.
I'm gonna bleep out my address. You'll find it. Don't worry.
Yeah.
I have a big neon sign that says "Swery, please."
I mean, you are Facebook friends with him, right? It's Facebook official.
Oh yeah. Can we? Oh, I'm about to Facebook marry Swery.
Yeah, get him on Facebook dating.
Okay, should we talk about Facebook dating?
What the fuck is Facebook dating? I haven't seen it yet. Like, I don't know where it is.
It really feels like Mark Zuckerberg like sees all of the shit in our like greater Facebook friend circle and is like, oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's all coming together. Hot.
Some wild
hot,
shit.
I mean, I guess in our specific circle of people.
Facebook already is Facebook dating.
Yeah, Facebook is where love blossoms and also shrivels up and dies.
Trying to think if I feel like I had another talking point and I have forgotten.
Yeah, I mean, it's crazy shit these days.
Yeah, I mean, like, we haven't talked about the fact we're in school again, you know?
Oh yeah, we're back in school.
We both had like just over a week of classes, right?
Yeah, basically. Yeah, I started on the 2nd.
Yeah, same. Yeah. And it's okay, you know.
Yeah. I'm enjoying it.
I had a bit of a panic attack Sunday night. Because
I did too, but for different reasons.
Because school doesn't work well with my brain, even though I like my classes. But I watched Cars to calm down, and that's a great film. I don't know why everyone hates the movie Cars. Cars is my favorite Pixar movie, believe it or not. Controversial take. I like it more than Monsters Inc. It's fucking excellent.
Yeah, truly it's no Monsters Inc. Yeah, that's what I'll say. Yeah, Cars usually does not calm me down. It usually instills a deep cosmic fear, kind of like playing Bloodborne.
Yeah.
Right now.
I mean, Owen Wilson is terrifying. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah, I did. I had a rough weekend too, but that was because we had this giant typhoon on Sunday night.
Oh shit!
It just sounded like dudes trying to. I'd been playing Bloodborne for like the whole weekend. So then, like, just sounds like, some Bloodborne bad boy monsters are trying to break into your house.
Yeah.
And then the night after that, Monday night, my worst fear came true as my roommate left my room, and we were greeted with the world's most gigundous cockroach, just like the biggest cockroach of all time.
Oh no, that's...
He had invaded our house, and he was the size of like an SD Gundam kit, or...
What the fuck?
Or like a Magnum bullet or something like that.
Those are two very different sizes. A Magnum bullet is, for one, not a specific thing, and two, not very large.
He was fucking big. It's like the iPhone 6S of...
Wait, give me in I guess you're in centimeter land. Give me in centimeters how big this boy is.
I'm gonna pull my dick really quick. How much is it? Like,
you could give it to me in inches.
Fucking, I don't know, 4 inches, 5 inches, 6 inches, even big.
It's not a 6-inch cockroach does not exist.
Okay, he was huge.
Most cockroaches are like 1 to 2 inches long.
He was very big. He was big and he was thick. And so we have the bug spray, and he's on the ceiling, right? He's like Spider-Man. He's like on the ceiling. He's like, and he's like, and then eventually we get him on the ropes out of the bug spray, where it looks like he's about to do his fucking fall from grace to die. And in his last fucking plight, like fucking Icarus, he just flies, and we just start screaming, and he disappears inside the like the crevice of the my big chair.
Yeah.
And that was really bad, because then he would just like vanish, like we couldn't find him.
Damn.
And then last night we saw him again and fucking sprayed him. We beat the shit out of him. It was fucking brutal.
I'm trying to figure out how big a cockroach can be. According to Wikipedia, the world's largest type of cockroach, the Australian giant burrowing cockroach, only reaches 3.5 inches.
Okay, it was late. I have issues. I can't count.
I'm guessing this was at most a 2-inch cockroach.
He was big.
2 inches is a big cockroach. Don't get me wrong.
Big fucking is the iPhone 6S cockroach.
The iPhone 6S is not larger than the iPhone 6.
Dude, I hate the iPhone 6. I mean, I don't hate the iPhone 6S. It's fine.
I have an iPhone 6S, and let me tell you, it's terrible. This thing's battery lasts 1 minute.
Yeah. I have an iPhone, I guess I think it's an iPhone 6, just like the really mini version of the iPhone 6.
I thought it was the 5C or whatever.
No, it's the SE.
Oh, SE, right.
Which is, I think, technically a part of the 6 family.
Is it? I thought it was its own thing.
The furious type.
I have my sick Razer Gamer keyboard. I really hate that I own a Razer keyboard. I despise Razer. They make shitty products that are like all seem excellent at first and then just are terrible and break and like have major design flaws. But
great stuff.
I'm the only person in the world who thinks that Cherry MX Blues feel terrible to type on, and that's like the industry standard for great clicky switches. And so these
Cherry MX Blue, that's not a keyboard. Come on, that's a Gundam.
It's a switch. It's a mechanical switch.
Razer
has clicky switches that are lighter than Cherry MX Blues. They're 40 grams instead of 45 grams. And they also have a shorter activation distance because they're optical switches, which is cool. Also means they last a lot longer. And they feel great to type on. But it is the world's loudest keyboard. Like, this shit is mondo
Come on,
loud,
I mean,
bro.
Char definitely pilots a Cherry MX Blue. It's Cherry MX.
No, that's a Cherry MX Red. He's got linear switches.
He definitely pilot. I'm going to defeat that Cherry MX Red.
Does Char does he fly reds or speeds? Because he's red and fast.
The Razor 78.
Now these are Razor purples, and they're great. It's the best keyboard on the fucking planet. It's got the only good wrist rest to ever be designed. This is not sponsored by Razer. I just think this is an excellent keyboard. I haven't had it for that long. Yeah. It's going to break because it's Razer.
Yeah.
And I spent way too much money on it, but I love it.
Yeah, I would agree with you, except for the fact that the best keyboard ever is that one like GameCube controller. That's a keyboard.
Okay. Yeah,
I'll send you a picture of it.
The one thing I like about this keyboard is that there's no Razer branding on the chassis. There's just a slight logo on the armrest or on the wrist rest, and you can take that off. But also, this keyboard is not comfortable to use without the wrist rest. But
all right, this is the greatest keyboard of all time, and you can't.
Holy. That okay? Yeah. You got me. That's it.
For the viewers at home, it's like the left half of a GameCube controller, an entire keyboard, and the right half of a GameCube.
It's not. It's a 10 keyless. It's not a huge keyboard. There's no numpad, but
oh my god! Like imagine like the top half of like a Wiimote keyboard, bottom half of a Wiimote nunchuck numpad. So funny.
Holy shit.
Yeah. These I'm sending so many images. This podcast gonna have to come with a PowerPoint presentation.
I mean, if we're uploading it to YouTube, you can put them in the video and just leave them there for like 20-minute stretches.
Where are we uploading this shit? Like,
I guess to YouTube, because we have to get like approved to upload it to other spaces, I think.
I'll work on that.
I mean, first place is Apple Podcasts.
Apple Podcasts. Next place is Max Fun.
Well, that's a little different. That's like a network.
Oh yeah.
That's not just a website. That's a network.
We're getting
on Max Fun. We're getting on Max Fun.
You're getting on Max Fun. That's the
so we can tell you for 2 weeks of every year about the Max Fun Drive.
Oh man, I would love to do my own. Like, I'd love to be a shill for Max.
Absolutely, I would love to be a Max Fun shill.
I would love to do the Max Fun song.
The Max Fun song. Well, we're approaching an hour of recording time. I'm kind of impressed for a first episode. There's like no dead air on this bad boy.
Yeah, no. Oh, it's meaty. This is a meaty episode.
Yeah, I mean, they always say don't post your first 10 episodes. They say put those in the trashed can.
Yeah, I was just talking about that. About they say old sayings. Because I have a lot of problem with old sayings and shit.
Yeah.
I was talking to Mike of like there is that that old saying. Let me just see who said it. You can never go home again. This is a novel by Thomas Wolfe. It's also people use it as a quote. I think that's kind of bullshit because Thomas Wolfe must not have had like Google Maps. He must not have had that shit input because you can set your home.
Yeah.
On Google Maps. I guess it did come out in 1940.
It's a little bit before Google Maps came out. They had maps though.
Yeah. They probably had MapQuest and Yahoo back then, right? Like
yeah. Those are ancient technology.
He's like, how do I get back to let me see where Thomas Wolfe lived. How do I get back to Baltimore? That's where he died. Oh, fuck. How do I get to my grave?
God, we're fucking sounding like Zoomers now.
What?
Being like, you must have had Google Maps back in 1940, right?
Must not have had Fortnite.
I've still yet to play Fortnite, and I never will.
I played it one time at your house. Everybody was very, very drunk and high.
What lames?
I played it on the I was playing on the Xbox.
Do we have one final topic we want to talk about, or?
You know what? Why don't people can just like DM us on Facebook if you know us on Facebook, or you can send us an email at OJMinecraft23 if you have things for us to talk about.
I always forget that our email is OJMinecraft23. It's the one remnant from the dark timeline. Don't ask.
The dark timeline, yeah. We'll get there.
We will.
I don't know if we have anything else to talk about right now. I think we've covered a lot of. We've established a lot about ourselves.
I think so. Yeah, this is a good personality episode.
Oh yeah, I mean, fuck that shit about throwing out your first episode. This one's a bang.
This one is an absolute slapper. This shit's good.
Yeah, I'm feeling good about this. You feeling good about? You feeling the energy?
I'm feeling good. I'm feeling great.
Oh yeah, feeling great. Feeling good.
How are you?
How are you? How are you?
Oh, we don't have an outro. We need to figure out an outro.
Why don't we just do how are you?
That's so lame. That's so boring.
How you feeling? Well, I'm kind of a lame. Nah, I'm kidding.
We need a good outro.
What's our outro? Okay.
My favorite ever podcast outro is No Problem Fun, but you know.
No Problem Fun.
It's from Cool Games Inc. You need a good outro. That's.
Don't shit your pants.
Don't drive like Julian.
What?
You know, like on Car Talk, they're like, don't drive like my brother, and don't drive like my brother.
What's Car Talk?
You don't know what Car Talk is? Damn, I am a boomer. Holy shit!
Is that like?
It's a radio show. One of them is dead now, I think. But it was just these two brothers who people would call in and get advice about their cars. And it's the funniest shit ever. That. You know, in the movie Cars, when he goes into the Rusty's tent, the two dudes from Rusty's.
Rusty. No, I don't remember much about Cars.
But you know, in the movie Cars, how Lightning McQueen is sponsored by Rusty's.
Sure. Yeah.
So the guys in the tent, those are Click and Clack, the Tappert brothers of Car Talk. That's
okay. Okay. I really thought that when you said Car Talk, that this was like some kind of like in-universe, like Disney Pixar's Cars.
No. Car Talk is a real radio Cars. Show. It's one of the most famous radio shows of all time.
Well, if it's so famous, why haven't I heard of it?
Because you're a Zoomer and I'm a fucking boomer, even though you're older than me.
Oh yeah, respect you. If it's so famous, why haven't I heard of it? That's a class. Yeah. Mike was saying something like that. That was like, Mike was talking about, we were watching JoJo's and Mike said something like, oh, your V is showing. And I was like, what? He's like saying that about a character. And she was like, oh, your V is showing. I was like, what? What does that mean? And she's like, well, you know, like when your pelvis bone connects to like your thigh or where your hip bone or whatever, and it makes like a V, like points down to your dick. I'm like, what? That's not, people don't say that.
People don't say that, no.
I was like, you're just a weird anime pervert.
Yeah, I mean, she is a very weird anime pervert. We know this.
I mean, you know, so aren't we all?
I mean, you are.
I mean, you are. You don't want to admit it, but we all are. I mean, it's like...
Shh, don't tell them. Shh.
Okay.
I brand myself as a asexual. No one can know I'm a weird anime pervert.
But it's just like, I don't know, I think it's this human nature to be an anime pervert.
I mean, right? You're right. You're right.
We all have one anime bitch.
But no, you're Julian. We're getting ahead of ourselves. That's for later.
Oh, that's just for later. Yeah. Yeah, we do need an outro.
We do need an outro. I mean, a lot of podcasts start with people just talking about how they need an outro, and then the episode ends because they haven't figured one out yet.
Drink some orange juice.
Drink some orange juice.
Drink orange juice. Drink some orange juice. Get your vitamin C.
Juice it up, baby.
Juice it up, baby. Wait. That sounds a little bit like Slam It Up, Baby.
Yeah, from Denny's. Denny's Slam It Up, Baby. That's not a real Denny's slogan, you realize. That was just that one thing on Snapchat.
Oh, okay. I thought it was like they were like some kind of tie-in with some kind of third movie of The Mask.
What?
Because I can imagine them, like The Mask would say like, "Oh, slam it up, baby." Smoking.
No, I was just in a hotel by a Denny's, and there was a Snapchat filter that said, "Denny's, slam it up, baby."
Wait, can our outro just be smoking? Somebody stop me, and then the podcast ends.
What?
Somebody stop! Like somebody stop!
I haven't seen The Mask.
Oh, there's a part where the mask, maybe he's, I don't know, he's doing something goofy. He's like jacking off or whatever. He's like, somebody stop, man. Can I be somebody stop the podcast?
Somebody stop the podcast. That's terrible. That's a bad outro.
Stop it up, baby.
Stop it. Stop. Don't.
Think about it.
Go.
I'm the
go,
only me.
Go
Are you
get
the
him.
only
Go.
you?
What's a good fucking outro?
Love and peace.
Love and peace.
Love and peace.
That works.
Love and peace.
Love and peace.
Love and peace.
Love and peace.
All right.
The outro music fades in. It's perfect. Morning OJ is an Olivia and Julian production. You can find us on Facebook and YouTube at Olivia and Julian. You can find us on Twitter at Morning OJ. Our intro and outro music is Don Amble by Lovebird. That's LUV Bird on SoundCloud.